The Trump-Russia story took this deadly turn. For months, the media has relentlessly pushed the story that Trump and his campaign have shady connections to Russia. The left hung on every word and believed the scandal would finish Trump for good. But no one expected the story would take this deadly turn. James T. Hodgkinson stalked Republican members of Congress at their practice for a charity baseball game. He unleashed a hailstorm of 50 bullets and wounded 5, including House Majority Whip Steve Scalise. What motivated Hodgkinson to such madness? He was a leftist who believed Trump was a Russian plant and needed to be held accountable. His insane beliefs were fed by a daily diet of media outlets promoting this conspiracy theory. Hodgkinson was a fan of the Rachel Maddow show. Her program is a nightly hotbed of Trump-Russia conspiracy theories, and while Maddow in no way bears personal responsibility for inciting the attack, her show provided a forum for unsubstantiated claims that the Trump campaign and the Russians were engaged in some sort of shady business. Critics claim this fact-free conspiracy stoked the delusions of a madman like Hodgkinson. On March 22nd, Rachel Maddow warned that the president is effectively a Russian op. If that kind of rhetoric influences a deranged person who then carries out a violent act, Maddow is not personally culpable. She cannot control what all her viewers say or do. That's ridiculous, but what she is responsible for is fostering a paranoid political climate, and in a paranoid political climate, people with pre-existing mental instability or violent inclinations may latch on to certain tropes to justify attacks. It doesn't mean that Maddow or similar pundits can be directly blamed. When someone does a violent act but equally denying their influence is inane. Democrats and liberals had no problem acknowledging this when Glenn Beck, who spouted preposterous conspiracies in the early position of the Obama presidency, ended up influencing various deranged people to do extreme things. This didn't mean Beck bore personal responsibility when in 2010 a man ranting about the Tides Foundation opened fire on police. But the incident showed that there was a certain paranoia afoot, and denying Beck's role in fostering it would have been ridiculous. There's a similar dynamic underway today, and the main denialists are liberals. Mike Tracy's tweet. Calling Trump dangerous is passive justification for shooting people. Why is this type of cynical opportunism being taken seriously? Left unmentioned in the New York Times piece, Hodgkinson's history of domestic violence. Number 2, Hodgkinson's obsession with Trump and pro-Russia traitor. For months, media outlets pushed the Russia story without any evidence coming to light that proved Trump or his associates colluded with the Russians. In fact, James Comey's testimony confirmed that on 3 occasions he told Trump that he wasn't under investigation. That alone blew the collusion theory to smithereens. If Trump was never under investigation, that meant no evidence existed he colluded with the Russians. But that never mattered to the press. They looked for any advantage they could gain in their fight against Trump. Now there are real-world consequences to giving airtime to such nonsense. Some people buy into it and take it too far. Clearly, Rachel Maddow is not to blame for the attempted assassination of congressional Republicans by a deranged Bernie Sanders supporter. But it's hard to deny the influence of the media over the top sensationalizing of the Trump-Russia story in adding fuel to the paranoid delusions of individuals like Hodgkinson. The media needs to take responsibility and accurately report that there is no evidence of collusion between Trump and Russia, and stop pretending that the proof that will guarantee Trump's downfall is lurking around the corner. So true. So true. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.